It is the end of the night here. This should be the last clip you are seeing, but it is going to be the first because I just wanted to tell you about this thing that happened on my Facebook today. It's hilarious, and if there's anything you get out of this vlog, I'd like it to be a good chuckle because I've never had anything so stupid happen to me. So I'm just going to read it to you. This girl, and I'm not going to say her name here, but if you low-key want to find her Facebook, send me a message and I'll give you her name. No, I'm just kidding. Don't, because I won't. She posts a Facebook status and says, "Friends, friends, friends, we are all friends, yeah. Hashtag Paw Patrol Mom Life." I said, "I hate Paw Patrol, 10 out of 10, cannot stand Ryder. Ugh." Okay, I don't like the show. That's fine. I'm still a Paw Patrol mom, though. My daughter has a Paw Patrol mat, and she loves that show. She goes, "Okay, you can take your negativity elsewhere," and puts, like, you know, that emoji with the eyes rolling back in their head. I said, "Haha, you're literally offended because I said I don't like a children's show." And she said, "I'm in no way offended, but there was absolutely no reason for you to comment your rude opinion." I said, "You're calling the fact that I don't like a show with talking puppies, quote-unquote, rude. Would you also be offended if I said I didn't like ketchup?" And then I said, hashtag, "I'm a condiment mom." She said, "Okay, you're a little ridiculous if you're looking to get a ride out of me, but I'm assuming she meant rise. You're losing. Bye." I said, "You, ma'am, are the one being ridiculous. I do not like a children's show. I stated I do not like a children's show. You threw a hissy fit. I wasn't trying to get a rise out of you, but I certainly do believe I caused one." And so I figured that would be the end of it, right? Nope. Get ready for some harsh language. I get a notification. Hold on, let me just find it. I had posted a Facebook status saying earlier, "Anyone available to watch Eliza Friday around 10? Your girl has an interview." Oh yeah, guys, I have a job interview Friday. So now I'll have 2 jobs. And I posted that at 2:40 p.m. yesterday. Right now it's 12:09 a.m. And she comments on this, right? And she goes, "Good luck. Hopefully they accept. Negative, attention-seeking little see you next Tuesdays." I don't want to say the word. There might be kids watching, because that's all you are. So I posted a screenshot of me saying I hate Paw Patrol, like of our original conversation. I said, "Guys, I don't like Paw Patrol. I'm a negative, attention-seeking little see you next Tuesday because I don't like Paw Patrol." She's like, "Glad you posted it, not me. Your comment was unnecessary." Tagged Cassie in it because Cassie's my friend and we were just whatever reading the conversation. I was screenshotting what she said and we were laughing. And so she's like, "LMAO, come on, because clearly you can't fight your own battles." I said, "We're just laughing at you." Figured she could use a few more giggles in her night. And she goes, "Good." Oh no, wait. She said, "Laugh all you want. You literally posted a rude-ass negative comment on a proud positive post for no reason." And I said I didn't like Paw Patrol. "Are you okay?" She said, "And for whatever reason your comment needed on my positive post, take your shit attitude elsewhere." I said, "Girl, I think you need some help, girl. It's a cartoon. Maybe you need some wine." And then she's like, "You've got issues, my friend. I'm out. Hashtag you can't steal my peace." Like, what? So then me and my friends are just laughing at her. And then there was a conversation that I had posted a few days prior that was a conversation between my niece and her mom, which was hilarious. And it said, Haley said, "Eliza, let me take a picture," because Eliza was like squirming around, wouldn't let her take a picture. And Peyton said, "Mom, she's just a baby." And Haley said, "Don't stick up for her. She needs to learn I need to take pictures." And this girl goes, "Nobody wants to take pictures with you, even your daughter." Nobody was even talking about me taking a picture. Haley was trying to take a picture of Eliza. And I literally, girl, how you gonna get so mad over Paw Patrol, though? How you gonna get so mad? It's a little kids TV show. I don't like it. I said I don't like it. Sorry, sounds like you need a Xanax. Or like, why are you so obsessed? I can't even talk about this anymore. It's so ridiculous. My life is so ridiculous. And this girl, I don't know her. I've never met her before. I had posted something, I don't remember how, I had posted something about needing about that I needed another job in some mom group, and I thought it was just local moms. Turns out it wasn't. I remember how she added me. So I posted, oh, I need a job, whatever, and she's part of Plexus. It's like direct sales, so you have to like stalk people on Facebook. So she adds me, and I'm like, I didn't even know she was in that group that I commented on, you know. I don't know, she didn't even comment on my post. She added me, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, but her profile was private. I was like, let me add you and like look through your pictures more, and like maybe I know you and just don't know I know you yet. Not even 2 seconds after I accepted her friend request, she's like, you should join my Plexus team, blah, blah, like trying to sell me this stuff. I don't know why I even stayed friends with her. I should have deleted her right then. That's creepy. Don't hit me up on Facebook for your pyramid scheme freaking bullcrap. I don't want to sell Tupperware. I don't want to sell any of that. I don't want you to harass me. Look at all these water bottles. At least you know I'm well hydrated.
She was always like a feather in the air. I never knew she was flying or falling. She was always like a feather in my life. I hope she flies.
Good morning. There's this thing that comes on my camera and it has like a grid, and I can never figure out how, once it gets on, to get off. It's not really morning at all. It's actually already 4:30. We had a very busy day today, and I just forgot to bring the camera along. We this morning woke up and drove about an hour and a half away to go see the lactation consultant, and then we came back, and Eliza took a pretty long nap. Eliza Lorraine. Here she is trying to spill the cat's water. Eliza. No, no, no. Put this up here. When she's in bed tonight, I need to film a video for my second channel. I'm not even sure what I'm going to film yet. I am so panicking that it's Monday, that I had way more time, but my video is due tomorrow. And then tomorrow I am sending this Canon to be fixed, and we will be filming on the crappy Nikon again. Sorry guys, but it should only be for about a week or two while the Canon is getting fixed. Look at what she's doing. That gets cat food on it. I don't suggest you touch it. Eliza was being so cranky and clingy, and I tried to nurse her, and she kept nursing and then pulling off, and then nursing and then pulling off, and it was so annoying. Huh, you are being a little annoying. So now she's eating real food, and that seems to be what the issue was. She's got some summer squash, some veggie noodles, and some chicken, because she's a chicken lover, just like her mama, huh? So guys, remember how I was telling you that I was looking for those matching LuLaRoe foxes? So I ended up finding another pair for Eliza that I really liked. They weren't the exact ones that I wanted. I'm going to show them. These, and so I bought them for her, and they just have little foxes and like a purpley background. And then I posted, on a page that I was looking for the match, and then somebody was in my size, and somebody was like, I have these ones, and these are the ones that I originally wanted, so I think I'm just gonna buy them, and they match close enough. They're both foxes, so I just hope people know that like I wanted us to match. So yeah, that's I think what I'm gonna do, just buy those, and we'll see. Eliza's just finishing up her dinner. I still haven't decided if we're going to go with my mom or not. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Eliza's sleeping right now. It's about 10 o'clock at night. We went out with my mom, and we were out way longer than I thought we were out way longer than I thought we were going to be. Oh, she's awake. I'm going to go take care of her. It was then that the fox appeared. Good morning, said the fox. Good morning, the little prince answered politely, though when he turned around, he saw nothing. I'm here, the voice said, under the apple tree. Who are you? The little prince asked. You're very pretty. I'm a fox, the fox said. Come and play with me, the little prince proposed. I'm feeling so sad. I can't play with you, the fox said. I'm not tamed. Excuse me, said the little prince, but upon reflection he added, what does tamed mean? You're not from around here, the fox said. What are you looking for? I'm looking for people, said the little prince. What does tamed mean? People, said the fox, have guns and they hunt. It's quite troublesome. And they also raise chickens. That's the only interesting thing about them. Are you looking for chickens? No, said the little prince. I'm looking for friends. What does tamed mean? It's something that's been too often neglected. It means to create ties. To create ties. That's right, the fox said. For me, you're only a little boy, just like 100,000 other little boys, and I have no need of you, and you have no need of me either. For you, I am only a fox, like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, we'll need each other. You'll be the only boy in the world for me. I'll be the only fox in the world for you. I'm beginning to understand, the little prince said. There's a flower. I think she's tamed me. Possibly, the fox said. On Earth, one sees all kinds of things. Oh, this isn't on Earth, the little prince said. The fox seemed quite intrigued. On another planet? Yes. Are there hunters on that planet? No. Now that's interesting. And chickens? No, nothing's perfect, sighed the fox. But he returned to his idea. My life is monotonous. I hunt chickens, people hunt me. All chickens are just alike, and all men are just alike, so I'm rather bored. But if you tame me, my life will be filled with sunshine. I'll know the sound of footsteps that will be different from all the rest. Other footsteps send me back underground. Yours will call me out of my burrow like music. And then, look, you see that wheat field over there? I don't eat bread. For me, wheat is of no use whatsoever. Wheat fields say nothing to me, which is sad, but you have hair the color of gold, so it will be wonderful once you've tamed me. The wheat, which is golden, will remind me of you, and I'll love the sound of the wind in the wheat. The fox fell silent and stared at the little prince for a long while. Please, tame me, he said. I'd like to, the little prince replied, but I haven't much time. I have friends to find, and so many things to learn. The only things you learn are the things you tame, said the fox. People haven't time to learn anything. They buy things ready-made in stores. But since there are no stores where you can buy friends, people no longer have friends. If you want a friend, tame me. What do I have to do? Asked the little prince. You have to be very patient, the fox answered. First you'll sit down a little ways away from me, over there, in the grass. I'll watch you out of the corner of my eye, and you won't say anything. Language is the source of misunderstandings, but day by day you'll be able to sit a little closer. The next day the little prince returned. It would have been better to return at the same time, the fox said. For instance, if you come at 4 in the afternoon, I'll begin to be happy by 3. The closer it gets to 4, the happier I'll feel. By 4, I'll be all excited and worried. I'll discover what it costs to be happy. But if you come at any old time, I'll never know when I should prepare my heart. There must be rights. What's a right? The little prince asked. That's another thing that's been too often neglected, said the fox. It's the fact that one day is different from the other days, 1 hour from the other hours. My hunters, for example, have a right. They dance with the village girls on Thursdays, so Thursdays are a wonderful day. I can take a stroll all the way to the vineyards. If the hunters danced whenever they chose, the days would all be just alike, and I'd have no holiday at all. That was how the little prince tamed the fox, and when the time to leave was near, the fox said, I shall weep. It's your own fault, the little prince said. I never wanted to do you any harm, but you insisted that I tamed you. Yes, of course, the fox said. But you're going to weep, said the little prince. Yes, of course, the fox said. Then you got nothing out of it. I get something, the fox said, because of the color of the wheat. Then he added, Go look at the roses again. You'll understand that yours is the only rose in the world. Then come back and say goodbye, and I'll make you the gift of a secret. The little prince went to look at the roses again. You're not at all like my rose. You're nothing at all yet, he told them. No one has tamed you, and you haven't tamed anyone. You're the way my fox was. He was just a fox like 100,000 others, but I've made him my friend, and now he's the only fox in the world. And the roses were humbled. You're lovely, but you're empty, he went on. One couldn't die for you. Of course, an ordinary passerby would think my rose looked just like you, but my rose, all on her own, is more important than all of you together, since she's the only one I've watered, since she's the only one I put under glass, since she's the one I sheltered behind a screen, since she's the one for whom I killed the caterpillars, except the 2 or 3 for butterflies, since she's the only one I listened to when she complained, or when she boasted, or even sometimes when she said nothing at all, since she's my rose. And he went back to the fox. Goodbye, he said. "Goodbye," said the fox. "Here's my secret. It's quite simple. One sees clearly only with the heart. Anything essential is invisible to the eyes." "Anything essential is invisible to the eyes," the little prince repeated, in order to remember. "It's the time you spent on your rose that makes your rose important." "It's the time I spent on my rose," the little prince repeated, in order to remember. "People have forgotten this truth," the fox said, "but you mustn't forget it. You become responsible forever for what you've tamed. You're responsible for your rose." "I'm responsible for my rose," the little prince repeated, in order to remember. If you are new here, we have been reading The Little Prince for quite some time now. We don't read it all the time. I've been reading it a lot more lately. We kind of go through phases where we read it and then don't. But that was my favorite chapter. If you notice at the beginning of some of my vlogs, there'll be a little preview of what's happening, and there's like a quote. And so yeah, that was my favorite chapter. I love this book so much. If you are new here and you want to watch previous chapters, just look back through all our vlogs. And if you don't want to and you don't like this, just feel free to skip over it. Or you can just join us in the fun where we are right now as it is.